fuck the TSA.
Hey everybody, welcome to Three Dudes and Their Submissive Episode 3.
Let the entertainment begin.
Hello, my name is OJ, and I am a dude. I'm in the top left. In the top right, this way, we have Draw.
I am the funny fat guy, and I love you all, but, you know, today we have a awesome guest for you. It's one of our viewers. We'll get to that in a minute.
Down below, we have Hobo, streaming from a cardboard box on the New Jersey Turnpike. How are you today, Hobo?
Oh, I'm great. It's a little cold out. It was a little foggy this morning. I couldn't see that well. I was afraid I wouldn't make it to Walmart.
How's the Starbucks Wi-Fi going?
I hate coffee. I'm at Walmart right now, dude.
Can of beans.
Yeah. Panhandling.
Walmart is the best thing ever.
In the bottom right, we have our new friend, Buffalo, Great White Buffalo. How are you today? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm good. Just getting into the gaming scene for PCs and hopefully streaming eventually. But today, I guess I'm the bitch.
You most definitely
Well, it's just
are
like the rest of your life,
the bitch.
so it works out pretty well.
I guess so.
So we're going to be playing Defiance today on PC. You should be pretty fun. We're in the first area of the game, helping out Hobo do some missions. We're going to do some arc falls, and then hopefully before the stream ends, we'll get into the first co-op mission. We shall see.
Today, as a special treat, since it's our third episode, we're doing giveaways. At every 25 followers, first goal is at 50, we are going to do a Steam Key giveaway randomly to someone in the chat. We'll let you guys vote on what they have. We got some good co-op games, nice Steam games, Fear 3, Arkham City, a few others. We'll drop those in the chat when we hit 50, 75, 100, and 25s after that. If you can't count, get a calculator.
Computer
without
should
further
have one
ado-
on, I'm open it.
Without further ado, let's talk news this week. First news article that I've pulled up for you is the obvious one. Sony
Get in the
sells
car.
over 1 million PlayStation 4s. This is from USA Today.
Hobo, get in
Get in what?
my vehicle.
Car.
Get in the
Hold
car.
on. One
Bitch, get in
second.
my car.
Bitch, get out your cardboard box and get in the damn car.
Get in the fucking
Hey, it's cozy in here. It's the warmest
Ooh,
place I've
Siege
ever
just came
been
up.
in.
Nice.
Nice. Sales of
I
next-gen
spent
home video
75
console
codes,
is fastest
so
start ever
I
for
think
popular
I'm pretty
products.
good for right now.
Alright.
Shit.
So,
Nah, that works.
let's
Where's
get
the car? Where is it?
right in front of you.
Okay.
Over here, buddy.
Sit in the back.
Jesus
I want to be in the
Christ.
front.
In the back.
Let me be in the front.
Just hit the E button. Should be able to let you in. There you go.
Sony's PlayStation 4 is off to a hot start. Consumers in North America bought more than 1 million PS4 within the first 24 hours. Sold for $399. That's the fastest start for a PlayStation system ever. Shunhei Yoshida, president of Worldwide Studios for Sony Computer Entertainment, posted the news on Twitter. PS4 has sold through over 1 million units within 24 hours of the launch in North America. Smiley face.
Woo, smiley face.
Yes. So, PS4 launches, sells out. Not a big fucking surprise. Obvious. Now the question is, do they have any benefit selling out 2 weeks before Black Friday, not being the hot Christmas toy because it starts on November? Are people shopping for presents this early? Is Sony fucking up here by not waiting 2 more weeks? Is Xbox the real underdog, being the Black Friday deal buster monstrosity it's going to be? What do you guys think?
I don't think that, I was working retail last Black Friday, but I don't think that the deals for new consoles are that great, since they're not really dropping in price when they launch.
Multiple bionetic life forms incoming.
Alright, guys, it's time to kill some people. Let's go.
Like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but, I mean, that's just the United States alone. Like, that's not including other countries.
That's just US.
Maybe there's a lot more out there. Just to me, it doesn't seem like a lot, especially
They
considering
also-
how all these people were talking about how big the next gen's going to be, and a million doesn't seem like that much.
Well, the interesting thing is they actually delayed several theaters. They delayed Japan until, I think, next spring. The United States got ours, and I think Europe's not getting them for a couple more weeks.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Besides better graphics, what do next gens have? I have no idea.
The ability to stream directly without extra hardware.
Yeah, that's
pretty much
big-
it.
I've heard rumors that the Xbox One will actually allow you to hook up another game console through an HDMI port and use it as the actual platform to play on.
We'll see.
Again, I don't know if it's confirmed or not. I've seen various sources rumoring that.
I mean, I've
Well,
also...
Xbox had cool fucking features.
There's
like
also
that.
talking about, they might re-add game sharing or allow game streaming and this other stuff to the consoles. Like, someone could play your game off your disc from your hard drive from their PlayStation over the internet. Like, oh, hey, look, I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. Can you come play this level for me here? You accept, and then they're playing your game.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. Kind of.
I think that's a
taking it back
lot of
to
bitch
the,
shit. I think that's a lot of bitch shit, because if you can't beat a video game on your own and you need your friend to help, and you can't rough it out to beat it, why are you playing video games? Because it's all about the challenges. Of the
That is
video
an option, but the big thing is that it's not just that you can do that, but it's just other people can play your game even if they don't have it by streaming it from your console.
Yeah,
I
like
kind
a
of like
Steam
the idea.
sharing.
It kind of goes back to either Steam sharing or even further back to,
So
split
like you just
screen.
leave your
like-
Borderlands 4 in your PlayStation 4, and your friend can play it while you're out.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about, it being able to be played while your console's not on or being used. I would like to see it more along the lines of a integration allowing someone to play and join into your game while you're playing. Similar to like the old school Nintendo. Someone walks in and goes, "Oh, hey, I want to play." Plugs
But
in a
how
controller,
do
presses
you
start.
make that marketable when you have such a huge focus on multiplayer games? How do you sell all the copies if I could just borrow your thing? I mean, I guess I could do trials or something.
Well,
but-
maybe
Yeah,
they-
you're gonna lose sales because people are only gonna buy one copy and share with like 5 friends.
Well, maybe in order for that to happen, instead of having to go out and buy the full game, just buy a small little voucher code that'll
There's
allow you
probably
to
be some kind of
access
price
it.
on that if they're gonna.
Yeah, like a $10 price to be able to maybe join into a game multiplayer without purchasing the game, but you can't play it solely on your console without having someone on it at the moment to join into a game.
It's an
They
interesting.
could add
concept.
like premium effects like that too for a price. Yeah.
But how do you explain that to the mass market? Mass market is
The mass market
share
fucking-
button. I want to hit the share button to stream. That's the mass market.
I mean, I like the idea of being able to stream directly from the console. I think that's a really cool thing. Not saying that I would buy a console just for that, but I think it's a nice added feature.
If I wanted to stream on a console, I'd probably build a secondary device, honestly, just so I could control the content better quality.
Well, I was looking at
Have more
PS4
customization.
streams, and they're very restrictive on the output. The output right now is you stream a window within a window
With
that
their
has
marketing
like
around
their
it.
social shit all over it. And I don't know about you, but I couldn't give less of a shit about Sony social shit if I want to watch a game. They're putting too much emphasis on the streamer and not the content, and I think that's a huge fucking flop. Especially with the whole share button on the controller shit.
Don't they have it so that you have like a touchpad on the controller or something now?
Yes.
We got a lot more volts on their
The
way.
fuck is that for?
What is an LED?
Hey,
pad?
at least it's not the Steam controller.
I think the Steam
Steam
controller
controller's
looks
fucking
badass.
I
The
can't get
hell is
around. I
this
can't get
thing?
past. I can't get past the mouse touchpad thumbsticks.
You've never
can't.
even touched it though, and you're already poo-pooing it. How dare
No,
you?
I just can't wrap my brain around how that's going to be responsive.
Like it to me, it sounds. I mean, it'd be no different than using a
Mouse trackpad.
that or a actual stick. It's just more sensitive. You know, it's
It's
more.
no
you-
different
I-
than using a mouse.
I
It's
think
just your
it'll be-
thumb instead of your hand.
and I think it'll be more accurate that way, like with shooters and stuff. I actually think it sounds really, really cool.
I'm not a big fan of touchpads. I like the feel of a manual joystick
right,
and analog
but-
stick.
Think of
But
it.
it has
Just
haptic
think of it as
feedback.
just a better joystick then, because that's pretty much what it's going to be.
I'm sure it's going to be great until I actually get a chance to try one. I'm hesitant, I guess is the best way to say it.
I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks. I think Xbox One obviously will sell out.
We got more volts.
PS4 is going to sell out, and they'll be sold out. I don't know for how long.
You're-
That's the real
you're-
question.
You're going to see some crazy prices on eBay real soon, if not already.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Get around Christmas. Well, even right after Black Friday, I expect to see some.
Are
Hot
there
bitters.
any? Are there any guns that I can pick up around here?
You'll
you got-
find them
you-
various on the ground.
You gotta look for
missions,
like the white,
stores.
blue, and green, purple, and orange shit.
Look for the
glowing on
glows.
ground. Look for the glowing stuff. You walk over it and it picks it up, then it's usually just like material, like
Ammo
resources
or
ammo, money
cash.
and stuff. But
I
if
don't
it-
believe any of us have the new console, Sarwind. I don't think anybody has a new console.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Oh shit!
Oh, the explosion's gonna hurt.
What's a self-revive? What does that do?
Revive without help.
What do you think it
If
does?
you're down, don't do it. We'll come get you up.
Yeah, well, I'm
down.
down and none of you guys are around me, so I'm popping myself up.
Okay.
Why don't I do it?
You gotta hold it.
Speaking
Why
of these
don't I do it,
Black
though?
Friday
I mean,
stuff, though,
if you want to do it, do it. I mean, it's just one of those things where if we all die and we're all down. Is that
Considering I have perks that allow
Do you only have one of them or
charge
something?
quickly.
Yeah, it's on a cooldown.
You have one of them every, I think it's like minute and a half, 2 minutes.
It's 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Unless you have perks, they'll reduce it.
did you guys see the Black Friday PS4 versus Xbox South Park? Looks like they're setting up a trilogy. Aired last Wednesday.
I did not watch it, but I have seen a bunch of people saying that it's like the best South Park episode ever. So I kind of
It looks like they're pumping, they're like pimping out the Stick of Truth. Everyone's dressed up in the Stick of Truth costumes, and it's a massive war. It's two factions against each other.
Well, they said that they were gonna start doing that in that video you showed me.
Well, you never know with them because they do whatever the fuck they want.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone get away with so much shit they shouldn't.
What did they do?
What do they get away with that they shouldn't get away with?
No, just in general, they get away with so much shit.
That's because they're
like,
fucking badasses.
The way they make fun of celebrities when they... If celebrities go at like, certain things, South Park goes at them,
Trying to get that
but
person
no
up.
one messes with South Park. No one goes at them.
I'm
No
down.
one...
It's because people are stupid.
Looks like
And it would be very dumb to go against South Park because they're still the head writers.
I mean, I watched South Park from the beginning, and how far it's come is ridiculous. Like, at the beginning, it was just fart jokes, pee jokes, every episode.
I used to
King
watch
died.
it all the time. I watched the first episode, the first 3 seasons, like the day.
I mean,
like, the day
I
they went
honestly
up.
feel
I
the
haven't
biggest-
watched any episodes since then.
The biggest point in South Park, I think, that changed it was the shit episode.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, at that point, South Park just went, you know what, fuck everyone. Fuck
took
everything. I mean, shit, 170 something times.
Oh, there's
200, I thought.
It does have PvP. There's battleground style things, you know, where you queue up and lobbies and stuff like that too. There's also Shadow War.
Shadow War, which is deathmatch.
It's
Deathmatch objective.
And it's open. It's in the open world though. Like you queue up, but it's in the actual open world kind of. There's certain areas where you do it, but like see this big purple spot here? That's Shadow War.
Oh shit, there's someone over by the sea area. Now it's
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it on this PS4. If anyone want to take the last word, PS4, next gen consoles, sellouts, Black Friday, etc., or South Park.
Pass.
Pass on that, but I will just say, I always hear these console wars. Personally, I feel the PlayStation is more of the single-player game console, where the Xbox will have the more multiplayer-focused gameplay.
Nice pass there.
That's my personal.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, let me pass on this, but first let me say something.
Yeah, I mean that's a personal opinion. I always find Sony
I've
has
actually heard that
bigger,
from a couple people. Ow!
I just find Sony has the bigger library for RPGs.
Elite unit spotted.
Yeah, Dark Souls, I think, was Sony exclusive for a while.
Yeah.
Demon Souls was
Demon
PS3
Souls.
exclusive.
Yeah. And
Those
as
kinda
soon as
games.
Dark Souls launched, Demon Souls servers went down,
More on that later.
which really upset a lot of
Is
my
there any
friends.
ammo anywhere?
People are nuts. Dark Souls players are fucking insane.
That
They're
explains-
worse than Minecraft players. They're so
I
much more
tried
dedicated.
playing Dark
They're
Souls.
insane.
That
I was
explains
fucking-
why I never got invaded in Demon Souls.
Okay, guys. From Game of Sutra, new thief ditches QuickTime events. What's your take on
Oh,
QTEs?
man.
Some players and game designers despise QuickTime events. Some think QTEs are not the worst thing ever. The people who are waiting for the new
I'll
Thief
get you.
game from Eidos Montreal apparently fall into the despised category. The studio confirmed this week that due to negative fan and press feedback from an E3 demo, it would drop the mechanic completely in the final game.
Quick time events, oof. When done right, I don't mind them. When done right.
Well, what the fuck is doing it right? That's
Not
the question,
online.
right? I mean, if it's a good game, no one will say shit, but...
The only time I really like quick time events is minigames. Minigames. Don't make it a key focus of gameplay.
See, I'm kind of bad when it comes to.
So what do you
quick
think
events
about
because-
Resident Evil? What do you think about Resident Evil, where it's like
Oh,
you
those
have
are
quick time
fucking
events
Those are
to
awful.
get through the story?
Those are fucking
Most
Yeah,
of the quick time
dog
events
shit.
in Resident Evil are pretty bad.
Those are the worst kind.
Those
Whatever
are the
the fuck
ones that
Resident
I
Evil
don't
does are
like.
the worst kind.
The ones that rely on to progress the story or initiate combat, I'm not a big fan of.
The ones that are fucking unskippable dog shit that you just have to fucking
That
play
you just have
through.
to soldier through. It's complete and utter bullshit.
You
Like
have
in
to do
Resident Evil
60
4
times
chapter-
until
chapter,
you
like-
finally make it.
5-3, I think, is just a knife fight. And that's the entire chapter is a quick time event knife fight. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Worst part of that game.
There's games like Indigo Prophecy and Heavy Rain and was it Beyond Two Souls? Those games are like 99% QuickTime events. And some of them, the QuickTime events, are really pointless, and some of them are really interesting. I like those games. So my opinion of QuickTime events is kind of flawed. But so that I have played several games that have a lot of QuickTime events in it, and I wanted to smash my head against a brick wall.
I mean, games like Heaven's Blade, I think it was called, or God of War, where it's the final kill on a boss that just makes it awesome. I don't have a problem with. But when it's like every 2 minutes you have to do some kind of button combination in order to do something.
God of War is, I don't know if I consider those necessarily quick time events because they're locked to enemies and you can control the rhythm of them a lot
Well,
more
they are,
than...
though.
But it's not like,
Well, like if
oh,
you
hey,
fail
we're
it, if
standing
you fail
here
it,
in the
it's
fucking
not like
train
the end
station.
of the world. The
Yeah.
enemy just hits you, and you keep fighting them.
I
So
mean,
that's not really a quick time
But
event.
that's why it's not game breaking.
Wouldn't that-
But
yeah,
it's
so
still
I
a
mean,
quick time event.
that's how I feel that they're done right, when they don't, like, hinge on you completing the actual game. Where if you fail, you fail.
Not even on the board.
And you have to start all over again.
Oh, yeah, I am.
It's like
I
if
got
you
it.
fail,
Oh,
you
you
just have
hit
to...
XOX instead of XOO. Sorry. You have to start this 10-minute fucking section all over again.
Damn, I did
But-
better than fucking all of you.
I'm-
I got
I-
ranked 20.
I got pretty high up there, and I'm a healer, so
What are you?
I think
You
20.
see, Sarwin,
Oh,
I would
what
say
rank
the
you get, Joel?
opposite.
I was right underneath you.
Yeah, you and me draw. We
Um,
should stick together all the
But
time.
Priscilla beat us both, so he
Um,
was the
nope,
raid.
I'm gonna have to restart my
Defiance.
Defiance,
That's
I
fine.
think. Or
He
no,
beat
I
both
think
of
it
us?
fixed itself.
Yeah, he did. All right, now
What place is he?
we're gonna go over. He was.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over to this Arcfall.
What place
I,
did you
I
get?
was chilling over in
Second.
another area where a lot of people don't usually go, so I was getting a lot of assists and kills.
All right, come meet up on me.
Cap point defense.
Or I'll drive to each one of you and pick you up.
I'm heading over to you right now.
Go the other way.
I'm gonna take a look at some of the stuff I just got and see if anything's
It's
better.
and like the game, the Resident, or not the Resident Evil. It's something we were talking about yesterday. The newest Tomb Raider game. It has a lot of QuickTime events. Now,
Yeah, I can test that fact.
it's still mostly non-QuickTime events, but there are still a lot in it.
I can test that. I don't think that's true.
Now, the QuickTime events in the game, most of them aren't bad. There's still one or two that are pretty but the
Where are you guys?
QuickTime events in the game were fun. And they put a focus, the camera focus, not on the buttons to mash, but on the characters and the action in the thing itself, and they weren't QuickTime events that were taking away from the events that were going on, where most games with QuickTime events have the buttons right in the middle of the screen and you can't actually see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay,
my whole
I
thing about
failed.
QuickTime events in the first place. It's like, oh, you're doing this epic boss fight.
I
You're
failed
gonna like
so
jump
bad.
on the thumbnail, and then you jump it on the fucking neck, and it's like,
How
there's a
does-
giant
how does
X
this happen?
covering the fucking screen.
There we go.
But the
How
new
do I get-
Castlevania game, Lords of Shadow, they have QuickTime events a lot, but they're rhythm-based, not button-based. So it'll be a circle coming over another circle, and you can hit any button on the controller. And I think that's a better way to do it if you want to do rhythm-based.
I have a question. I put in 75 of the codes. And how do I get all this stuff?
Once you have the codes in, you hit escape to open the menu, you hold spacebar and select Defiance Store at the bottom. Then you go to claim items at the bottom left of that menu, and anything that you might be able to get will be in there.
He might have to log out and log back in.
You may have to relog.
It says Tier 2 lockbox.
Yep, you're good then. You grab it. You grab all the stuff that's in there. You gonna get in the vehicle? Creeper, why are you just standing there?
I'm not standing, I'm on a boat.
Interesting.
There you go. Stop your car.
If I hit Y, it switches between my loadouts and the...
You can't get in your car. There you go.
Yeah, Buffalo.
Wait, why did I get out of the car? I was in the car.
There you go.
But I think the bigger story here is not the QuickTime events. It's that Square Enix, a company that has relaunched, has a brand new IP, Sleeping Dogs, which is fantastic. Kinda relaunched Hitman, sorta kinda. Also awesome. And then does a fucking brand new Tomb Raider and basically saves an IP from being a trash shovelware fucking game. And they sold over 10 million copies of the 3 as of, I think it was April. They sold over 10 million copies of the 3 combined. Yet, all were considered commercial failures. And a lot of them were from hardcore, quote, fans of the series saying the changes were too strong or deviated too much. Now they have a game, Thief, which is a relaunch of an old IP, and they are delaying it 2 months because of fan feedback. That's the real story, isn't it?
I agree. Instead of taking some criticism from creating a relaunch and then not getting some feedback, and then listening to fans, there has to be a balance. If I was Square Enix, I would leave some of the QuickTime events in, but try and make them so they weren't as dependent on completing a story mission or combat. Like, if it's a stealth kill kind of deal, I'm all for a QuickTime event there.
Like, it makes you choke the person out and then snap their neck.
Yeah, I'm all for
Or
a
you just
QuickTime
choke them
event
out because you missed a QuickTime event.
or some kind of, special move, whatever. Like, if it's a powerful stealth kill, whatever, that then, let's just say, for the sake of the argument, hides the body. Don't make it a QuickTime event where you have to keep pressing a button to drag the damn body.
Well, Thief wasn't
I
originally
hate
about killing people
games
anyway. Thief was more about knocking people out.
No.
He never really
Yeah,
had
I'm
weapons
just saying
to kill
it's-
people.
I was just
yeah.
using that as an
Yeah, I
example.
got you.
It was- like, I know the whatchamacallit, I think it was Splinter Cell did that for one. I think it was Splinter Cell, I can't remember.
They actually did it for almost all of them.
Well, no, where you had, like, I know you could grab onto him, but then you didn't have to do a quick time button press to move. It was just move the thumbstick to drag the body.
Well, going back to my question here, do we trust the fans to know what's best for a game series?
No.
I think it's dangerous territory to put the fans
dangerous-
at the helm of development.
Yeah, never follow what the fans say completely. And yeah, I hate my game right now.
Fans don't know
See,
shit.
like, here's the thing. When I was in classes for game design, they said, don't make a game for yourself. Make a game for other people. Because when
Yeah, that's what they tell you in film school too.
because
Same
what
thing.
what you like is going to be very different than from what most other people might like. So do your research and see what people want in a game. But at the same time, you need to try to make it a working game, something that's not going to be overly ambitious, and something that will actually be able to make it to release.
Can
And
you
so-
make me to release, baby?
So if you have a lot of people saying, "Oh, we don't like this, we don't like this," I mean, maybe you do need to do something. At least not necessarily take all of them out, but with how very
them.
heavy it was, yeah, you would want to limit it. Get in.
Well, I think it's a scary move to say to push at this late in the game to push it back 2 months to remove a critical gameplay element. You might actually fuck the game up worse than it would have been with the quick time
That
event.
is true. That is very possible.
Because they're gonna rush it out, and now in QA and all that other stuff they don't have fucking time to do is now gonna be an issue.
I mean, it's
tough-
kind of the way
tough
that
decision.
when Microsoft was displaying Rise, they were only showing it with the single button input. But apparently, there's multiple ways to play the game, but they were just only showing a single button input for the sake of easy reveal. When they first revealed the Xbox One and whatever at E3.
Yeah, I remember seeing that too, and some people thought it was just going to be a QTE game, actually.
Yeah.
But, and then after that, I don't know, like the last time I saw it, it looked great. I mean, it's just one of the, you don't want to change a game so much that you're going to end up having to push the game back again, and then...
Well, if I was
Square
Square Enix, I would add in, instead of just removing them, going through and writing a code that would allow you to enable or disable them. Kind of like the way have you guys
But then
ever
you're
played the Mass
splicing
Effect
out a
series?
piece of the game.
Yep.
Well, no, have your Mass Effect had the series where you could play it in cinematic mode, which essentially removed a lot of choices if you wanted to go, after a third, fourth playthrough, whatever. It allowed you to quickly go through the game without making an epic crap ton of decisions.
What? But I don't
So
know.
that
I
would
always
mean
get
that
nervous about
QTEs
this.
would only be based on possible outcomes that could affect the game. That would
Yeah.
mean QTE means the difference between killing someone and them escaping really wounded. So, it would depend on how they make the QTEs.
I mean, those are the QuickTime events that I'm okay with. The ones that
Oh,
depict
shit.
an outcome and change. Why are you saying shit?
We hit water.
What the fuck did you do?
I just looked over and I see. God,
Someone
God,
let someone else drive.
I flew over a cliff.
Fucker.
I-
Jesus.
We didn't
Yeah,
die.
How hard is it to
Shut
drive?
up.
Cliff!
Hey, shut up. You get in this car.
Hey, hold on. Fucking. Alright, guys. Fuck QuickTime events is my final thought.
I like QuickTime events. Don't fuck them. Just don't make an entire game based on them.
don't make him an integral part of combat.
Make 5 at most.
You want to see a game with the absolute perfect QuickTime event system, go play Final Fantasy 13 too.
Alright.
Dude, I'm gonna go bash your head in for that. No.
And with that,
And
we
he's
move
a
on to an
subscriber.
article that we didn't get to last week that I really wanted to discuss, and since I spent the whole weekend playing LEGO Marvel Heroes, it's perfect. With Netflix deal, Marvel focuses on street-level heroes. This is from USA Today. Get ready, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage are all getting the spotlight. While Marvel Studios is beginning to move to the stars with superhero movies, the TV counterpart is focusing More on being down to earth. Disney and Netflix announced a deal Thursday for 13-episode series featuring Marvel Comics heroes Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage that will air on the video streaming service over multiple years that will lead to a mini event called The Defenders. Netflix is making moves, man. Netflix is fucking future right now. It does
Netflix
not
is
have a
taking
realistic
steps
competitor.
to
Is it?
become the future of television, really.
Wasn't there a
Because
thing that
eventually Netflix, companies like Netflix, including Hulu Plus, and maybe even does Amazon do streaming like that?
Yes.
Amazon and Hulu
Yeah,
both do streaming,
eventually,
but they pale in
everything's going to
comparison.
start making their own TV series, and then TV is going to be a thing of the past. You're going to have people paying for Netflix. The price might go up a little bit, but people will be paying for Netflix. They'll get movies,
Right.
other TV shows, and special
Moving out.
TV shows, all for one low price.
We're not sticking here for the little clear the Raiders or not.
We're doing that. We're gonna do the Arc Falls because there's gonna be a boss Arc Fall soon. And Hobo's down. Somebody get him up, or somebody's getting him.
Netflix right now, an article just recently came out. Netflix is basically eating at BitTorrent's download traffic quickly. The upload traffic is
Come on.
all BitTorrent all the way,
You're
but
gonna
when
miss
the
something
download
big.
traffic, it's actually knocking the fucking hell out of BitTorrent.
We're going up the road to the other red marker.
I would like Netflix more if they were able to get rights to a lot more recent things quicker.
Well, that is not Netflix's issue.
Oh,
That's
shit.
that is a studio issue and a TV show, a channel issue.
Yeah.
Because HBO, for instance, I mean, their primary source of income is first airing of their series. Their
are you
DVDs
writing
do
from,
sell,
bro?
and they do make money off DVDs, absolutely, and I guarantee they make money off Netflix too. But having those first rights are really key. I mean, that's pretty much why people pay for content. They want to be the first to see it. No one wants to wait.
No, I'm not saying, play them as soon as they air on TV. A lot of times I'd like to see within maybe like a month or so of something going to DVD.
Like, so, what they'll do sometimes, and it's kind of annoying, is, okay, say right now they're Sons of Anarchy Season 6, for just whatever. They won't put Season 6 up until...
So Season 7's about to start.
Until halfway through Season 7.
Yeah, because that's the DVD schedule. They want to get their DVD sales, then they'll go to streaming.
And I don't... That's not really Netflix, though. That's definitely the...
What are we supposed to be
It'd be
shooting
Fox
right
in
now?
that case.
Yeah. But there's a big thing that's flying around.
This thing in the middle?
When it I think there's arms on the sides and other stuff to kill. When it comes back up, it'll open up underneath, and you shoot the glowing ball of energy inside of it. Until then, you shoot everything else.
That sounds so dirty.
Oh.
It's starting another repair cycle.
Okay, I see. And then there's the ball inside of it that I have. Oh, there it is! Fuck it up.
I mean, it goes to show you that pirates are just people who want content, and they're willing to pay for content, but no
Enjoy
one's serving the
yourself,
digital community.
Sorrowwind, and thanks
They
for
can
watching.
you can torrent things faster than you can buy them. Like, you can torrent something way before it comes out, like, legitimately.
Oh shit, I
And-
need ammo.
People are too concerned with marketing and building a hype machine and getting Facebook likes from fan services instead of worrying about getting the content to the people and you can get it to them. I mean, movies are shot and developed. I mean, they're edited, sometimes years in advance of their screening.
Holy shit, I just got a purple.
Nice, dude.
And Netflix is just destroying, and I consider Steam the equivalent of Netflix, and look how well that's doing too. I mean, people just want digital, quick access to stuff. If a pirate can patch a game with a crack faster than or they can mod a game to make it work better, then people are going to choose the better working version. They're not going to care if it's legal or illegal. It's kind of like speed limits. People don't really see it as a speed on the spectrum of error.
Where
Or
are
I
you?
need to see if I got any.
Where are you going?
Where,
Get the
I haven't
car,
gone anywhere
come
yet.
on.
I'm getting the car out.
No, you're not.
Oh my god, this is just really starting to get annoying.
Okay.
I can't click menus or else my game minimizes itself.
What's that? The Whisper Scream? Oh, that's an arena. We're gonna go there.
Lead the way. I'm a punk on my quad, yo. Fuck y'all. Oh, your car's
I mean, if you guys want to drive your own bikes, that's fine. I just figured this
Sort
would
of
be
bike
easier
is a
for us to
quad.
get where we're going.
It's
You
a
know
quad.
what I mean. Your own vehicle. If you want to ride your own vehicle.
I do. Fuck your vehicle. Fuck your shit.
Actually,
Fuck your slow ass car.
Yeah, fuck it. It's ugly.
in that
I'm
case,
just chilling with you, Drawl. You're my boy.
I'm gonna change vehicles. Get in, hobo.
How can I get more,
Try
how can I
it.
get more abilities?
You go to your... One second. Let me get up here and stop, and I'll look. Alright. Hit escape.
I know, you go to your,
go
you
to
go
character.
to your EGO grid.
Right. You unlock... when you see one you want, if it's like not... It doesn't have a lock on it, you click unlock. Now, you upgrade it, and you can get
How do
higher
I get, like,
ranks of it.
Blur? Or
Blur,
Overcharge?
I don't know. I know that in beta you could actually have all four at once. I think now you can only have one available at a time.
Hail Basoko!
Unless it's just higher ranks. But certain ego rating levels or ego rating, you get extra perk slots, so you can have more than one perk added. Well, I think right
This is
now
so cool.
you can only have access to one.
No, I think you have to just go across. Like, you have to have...
I think you can eventually get them all, you just have to work your trio.
Yeah,
to them.
you can get
yeah,
all
you
of
gotta
the
go, like,
perks.
one next to the other.
But
You gotta
what I'm
connect
saying
your way
is,
all the way over.
in order to use them all, you'd have to have different loadouts. But you only have one ability active at a time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go real quick and relog and hope that fixes my not being able to click, context menus.
Okay.
Because every time I attempt to click, continue after we do an event, it minimizes my game, and it's really starting to get annoying.
I want to get in. Why can't I get in?
Says you were in it already. I'm not there anymore.
This game's lagging like a motherfucker and weird shit.
I'll get to the spot and then you can just go to friend through the menu.
Well, there's a thing right here, guys. There's a thing right here. Gotta help these people.
So anyway, what's the deal with Defiance? We haven't really talked about this game specifically that much. Why are we playing Defiance? Like, what's the gimmick with Defiance? What makes Defiance?
It's a
unique?
crappy
It
TV
links to its.
show,
It links to
apparently.
a really, really, really crappy TV show.
I like the show. Shut up.
I've never seen the show. I have no
I
interest
tried
in the
watching the
show.
show at the beginning, and I was just like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
It reminds me a lot of Farscape, but with actual good special effects. And so I really
It
like
has
it.
good special effects.
Yeah.
I would
The show
like that.
does. The show does.
I don't know how much of a budget they put into this thing, but it seemed like a really bad gamble, and I thought this game would be shut down already. So
I originally saw the game, and the big hook for me was that they were going to have a TV show. They were tying stuff in, and that it's a dynamic game where there's art falls and there's these little like camps and stuff that pop up every now and then where people help or get attacked and you can go and help them, and there's just all kinds of just stuff to do in general.
Did you guys run off?
Go to teleport to me.
what does the show
I'm down.
add to the game?
You guys
Do what?
ran off.
Now that looks
What does the show add to the game? That's what I don't understand. Like, what am I
When
what am I
events
missing?
happen
I'm not
in
watching
the show, they happen in the game.
Okay, so
Or is
like,
it vice
give you an
versa?
example. Like, in the show, there was this character where she was part of this Erathian like gang, tribal gang, and she ended up killing somebody, and so they arrested her. Well, she also had, on the way to take her in, you know, for what she did, they were attacked, and she ended up saving these people's lives, and so they let her go. Well, when they let her go, she came to the San Francisco Bay Area, which is where the game takes place, and then people came to the Bay Area looking for her.
So it's a side story. It's a B story from the fucking TV shows.
Now,
that
the
game
main
is?
characters have also been in the show, from the show have also been in the game. Nolan.
Yeah,
and
but it sounds
Arisa.
like they're completely different entities. The way it was described to me is that the show and the game impacts the show, and it's all this big fucking cohesive thing, and then you find out that's all bullshit from game design, from like non-game designers.
I don't know what Drawl's doing, but he's letting us die.
I told you I was going to a Artfall. I don't. One of you guys
Should
lag or
should
something
I
happened.
self-revive, Creeper?
You should self-revive, yes, and then teleport to me. Go to me.
Well, I gotta help Creeper up.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Clip is empty.
It's a miracle. It's a miracle in Jesus' name.
But
Revive.
there's been some things that didn't really make sense.
Oh, really? It didn't make sense on a sci-fi show.
No.
Shocking.
I mean the link between the two. It's okay. The name of the show and the game is Defiance, and the whole thing is that there was a battle of Defiance, and there's the Defiant few, or these people who said, okay, we're not going to fight anymore. We're going to try to fix this issue between the people who invaded our planet and the humans, and so the war came to an end, and the city Defiance was created, which was once known as St. Louis. Now, why do they call it Defiance when it's actually the game itself takes place in St. Louis, and that's at some when the movie takes place in Defiance, which is St. Louis, and the game takes place in San Francisco. You never go to Defiance in the game. So
Wait, so Defiance is St. Louis in Missouri?
yes,
There's an advanced weapon nearby. You should put it
In America?
in America, yes, we're in
On
America
Earth.
right now in the game. Like we're in San Francisco.
This is America?
We're in San Francisco, yes.
Wait, so then what were they flying before?
Aliens
That was
invaded
just a regular airplane? I thought that was like a spaceship.
Aliens invaded the planet, and the world is being terraformed. That's why there's all these weird, different, like plants and creatures and stuff.
This sounds so fucking stupid and boring. I can't even.
nearby. You should investigate.
Yeah, I just. What? Terrible. It does not sound interesting at all.
There was a couple of episode missions that happened that actually took place in the game before the show started, and that was showing you why the two main characters were going to Defiance. And you met them,
Defiance
and
is
you
a
met them
planet.
in the game. No, Defiance is a city.
Defiance is technically St. Louis.
Defiance is a city.
Okay, why couldn't they just call it St. Louis? That's my
Because St. Louis was destroyed and it's a new world.
right, but
So
it's
the
the same
aliens
area.
came,
They
the
rebuilt
aliens
St. Louis.
came and they destroyed all of the land, and then they took the place where St. Louis existed, and they renamed it Defiance, and they built a new city there.
No.
And that's the new Earth capital.
Basically, well, it's not the new Earth capital. No, that's just where the game takes place, or where the game is based from, and the show takes place. It is
Split up
yes,
in America.
yes. The aliens invaded the planet. There was a huge, long-ass war between humans and the aliens, and then eventually some of the people from both sides, humans and aliens, defied the orders of their leaders and put an end to the war.
They just said, fuck your couch.
So those people created the city called Defiance.
And they couldn't just fucking name it St. Louis. They had to name it fucking Defiance.
Yes.
Much, yes.
They're assholes and they're shitty writers because that's stupid. That's really stupid. They couldn't pick a fucking random patch of land somewhere and call it Defiance. No, they had
Nope.
to take a well-known American city and rename it because some buildings got knocked down. That's dumb. Shame on the writers of the show. And potentially the game.
I mean, if you're going with that logic, shame on Futurama for calling it New York.
No, you see, because that's funny. It adds to a levity.
By the way, I need a group invite again.
Well, no.
That wasn't so hard.
Fuck you.
I didn't get anything from that.
Draw, when's our free-to-play Friday thing planned?
Next
Friday.
It's first.
This
Is
coming
it?
Friday.
Is it? It's every Friday, or it's just some Fridays?
One Friday a month.
It's going to it's going to be this coming Friday, but it's going to be the first Friday of every month
After this one.
after this one.
All right. Well, Fly wants
Let
us
me
to
get in.
play Blacklight.
Blacklight Retribution
Blacklight's possible.
is very possible.
You love it so much, Fly. Do you have a webcam, Fly? Would you like to
Other
be our
side.
guest
You
if
gotta
we
go
do
to the other side.
Blacklight?
I hate you guys.
I can't enter.
On.
Summer Cup? I'm not familiar with
You should
esports,
be
my
able
friend.
to get on the other side and face the door.
Nope.
I'm still waiting for that party
I
invite.
press X to enter. Doesn't let me.
Group.
I'll change vehicles.
You're in our group.
No, I'm not. I had to relog.
Oh, friends. Priscilla?
Yep.
Group invite.
There you go, man.
Jesus.
Dipset!
We can
Drive! Drive! Drive!
Let me in, damn it.
Dark matter obliteration.
Fuckface. Man. Well, Fly, we're gonna do free-to-play Friday, first Friday of every month, except next week we'll do it next
Nice.
week, because it's our first series.
We're generally
If
pretty
you-
bad at shooters. Well, I am anyway.
Oh,
If
I'm
you want to
low at
be
shooters.
our guest expert for Blacklight, we'd love to have you. If you could just follow and send Drawl a message with your like Steam or whatever,
Gotta have a cam though.
and we'll. Yeah, do you have a webcam? That would be the only requirement other than the game. Just have a webcam.
I don't
And
think
we'll
a
set something
webcam
up.
should
Oh,
be a
awesome.
requirement.
Cool.
I think a
Yeah.
microphone should be.
high hopes for this.
Yeah,
because
just
you have
follow.
to be able to talk. But I don't think if it's a subscriber, they don't have to be seen. If it's someone that's like in the community or it's gonna be a streamer or is a streamer.
I talk like I'm a turtle.
Yeah.
Durka Durka.
Very slow, like this.
Hey, let's not be mean here.
Yeah, Fly Swatter, send subscriber
Oh shit.
send a message to Draw with your scheme and stuff, and we'll keep you posted, because Blacklight's definitely one we'll do. If not this week, we'll do it with the first Friday of December, if you're available.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I didn't get credit.
You don't have to be a streamer, you would just be the guest. You could take this little slot in this bottom corner with the crown.
Yeah.
You could be our Blacklight expert.
All right, get in another vehicle and going. You're almost to set to 100. We're not gonna make it before the show's over.
Alright. We got 10 minutes left.
All right. So I like
So we're going after the show's over, by the way.
I like this game.
I'm gonna go cry.
Now, this is the part where I will ask each of you, one at a time, your opinion of the game and rate the game. Because you are our special guest, Buffalo, you get to go first.
Give us like a 3-sentence review and your final thoughts and rating.
Well, I just got it on sale the other day, so I can't really give a full review.
What
What
you
I've
see
played-
is what you get.
Yeah, pretty much what you're seeing on stream is what you're seeing of the game. Gameplay scales individually, so what might be an easy enemy on one person, harder for another. Volge, these sons of bitches are a pain in the ass. I hate them.
Let's kill him.
I like them.
Fine. I hate them just for the fact that they randomly appear and then when I'm going to an objective, blow me up when no one else is around. I mean, On a scale of 10, I'd probably give this game an 8 at the moment. That might change.
Okay. And what would it take to get it to a 10? What's it missing
More
or what's
variety.
not working?
More variety.
On your toes.
Variety.
Because the gameplay pretty much stays the same. I have yet to do any of the co-op missions, so I can't really rate those.
Okay.
Okay, Hobo, you're up.
Hobo, you're next.
Why am I next? Go first.
Because it's going,
won't.
counterclockwise.
Yeah. Counterclockwise. Exactly. Well, actually, it is clockwise. It would be clockwise.
Oh, clockwise?
I don't know,
You're
though.
fucking confused, my friend.
I don't know.
I'm backwards, dude. Did you know that? I'm dyslexic.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
I'm dyslexic.
That's
Fun
fucked up.
fact, I had a guild in World of Warcraft named Dyslexia, and we put the Y and the S backwards.
Okay, so what
Right,
is
so
your opinion
Defiant.
on this
My
game?
rating, I think it's interesting. It's kind of like Firefall, though.
It's definitely more fun with friends, though.
It's a little more fun than Firefall, and Firefall was a lot of like your class based, and it's all about your suit, and you just upgrade your gun. But this one, it's like you can do anything, and you get an ability. It doesn't matter, and you get everyone can do stuff together.
So if you had to rate it 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
1 out of 10. I don't like that as a scale. That's a shitty scale.
Okay, 1 out of 100.
That's even worse.
A scale of 5?
Numbers don't work for scale.
Star
Okay,
scale.
okay.
5-star scale.
You don't want to give it a number, then what? Okay.
I'd say it's playable. I'd say it's worth giving a try if you like shooters.
Okay. OJ.
This week I'm gonna go with the Balchinian scale. I give it 15.5 prepubescent Balchinians
Oh,
Not sure how you do it.
out of the Bleezorks.
Okay then.
What?
Right. Okay. So moving on.
But I want to add, if I was someone who wanted to buy this game, I would wait for a sale. I think $5 is a reasonable price. I think you'd have a lot of fun for $5. Would I buy it at full price? No. Do I see any reason to get the current DLC packs? No. But I think if it just went on sale for $5, I think that's a reasonable price, and you'll have some fun with it.
I bought the game pre-ordered and played it, and at launch of the game, it was bad. It was really, really bad. You were having trouble not just getting into the game, but sometimes your HUD wouldn't load, you couldn't actually shoot your guns, you couldn't get loot. They've changed and fixed a lot of that. It's a lot better. I gave that account to a really good friend of mine because he wanted to play the game, and I got another copy of the game. And playing it, and it almost feels like a different game from the first time I played. I like it a lot. I think it's a great game. There are several things in the game that I feel they're just it's simple. It's a simple shooter, and there's like the stealth ability. You have stealth, but it's other than being invisible for a couple seconds, there's no kind of mechanics involved with it.
I can tell you right now. I did.
It's like, what are you gonna go stealth for? Oh, so they can't see you for 5 seconds? Cool.
Well,
So add,
I will say this.
Mention
I did a
that.
Shadow War earlier, and that stealth in PvP is broken as shit.
what I mean, like PvE wise, add the ability to sneak around and add like quick kills or stealth kills and use stealth. And
Combining the stealth with other perks does make it quite good. Increase
it's
crit
not the
damage
same
while
thing,
crouched
though, like-
to increase damage from behind. Those two mixed together, plus the stealth ability to quickly drop out of combat, regain your shield.
Say I'm going into a mission and I have the stealth ability, or you don't even necessarily need stealth, like it's the ability itself, but the ability to sneak or behind stuff. Right now, if you were to get behind something without the stealth ability, it would know you're there, and it would start shooting you. You can't sneak up on it.
Yeah.
And add that to the game. Add the ability to do stealth kills. They added swords, so shove a sword through something's back.
Yeah. Make
Add
the
a
crouch
silencer to
stealth.
pistols. You have weapon mods, add silencers. Things like that, like
What are the dungeons like?
I mean, we could probably try to rush him through.
we're-
Could have tried to rush him through story missions to get him
after
into
the show's
the,
over, I'm going to upload the video to Twitch, and we're going to come back and stream. But we're just going to do the regular stream, and we will continue to play Defiance. But the show is ending in 3 minutes, so.
I just want to say I agree with Buffalo completely on the repetitive aspect. About 5, 6, 7 hours playing this game, I'm complacent. I don't really. The story doesn't interest me. It's fun to just ride around and shit, but the missions, especially the side quests, are copy paste bullshit, and it does get old. That's not to say the first couple times it isn't fun, but once you get a couple hours in, I don't see any reason to fight to get to the end game content.
You guys notice the area we're in as the artfall fell, how the world got foggy and dusty and the wind started blowing. If you look in the air, there's
Yeah, you have an environmental changes.
that stuff
Yeah,
is
this
awesome.
stuff
This is the boss fight? Yeah.
It's just a core.
No,
This is
The game does a lot of really good things, but as far as its combat and its mechanics, it's a pretty simple
this
game.
is a start for the major arcfall. So
okay, so Buffalo, thank you. Thank you for being our guest this week.
oh yeah, my pleasure.
Do you have any last words, recommendations? Do you want to plug your own Twitter or Twitch or anything?
None of that stuff at the moment, but thanks for having me. If you ever need someone to fill in for whatever reason, drop me a message.
Definitely.
Thanks for coming.
What about you, Hobo? You got anything to plug this week?
Enjoy your week.
Alrighty.
Definitely check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/sweetcreeper.
I wouldn't check it out.
I'm gonna be streaming. Probably not as much during the week, but I stream a lot on the weekends. Give away a Steam key every 25 followers I get, and I'm always looking for new people to come check out, hang out. Playing a lot of Lego Marvel Heroes. Probably gonna be doing some achievement hunting in that. That would leave you, draw.
This is, I say my, but it's our Twitch channel as well. You know, we do the weekly show here, which you are currently watching. But throughout the week, I do my own streams. A lot of the times, me and Hobo or me and Creeper, we all get on. We'll stream some games together and play games. We also have the YouTube channel. All the videos we do, all the games we play, videos will go up on our YouTube channels. If you enjoy the stream, follow. Feel free to support us however way you can, whether it's just following and tweeting when you see a video you like or whatever. Just thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the show this week, and see you next week.
See you next week. Send us messages if you miss us. We out.
I say fuck the TSA. Fuck the TSA.
Key.